Tonight, they want to continue that winning attitude, and they're a team that feels they can win on any given night. Somebody we're going to be keeping an eye on tonight. What a story for this guy, Hassan Whiteside. He was a journeyman, and then last season, man, just exploded back onto the NBA scene. What do you make of what you've seen of Whiteside, Shaq?
You know, Ernie, he's got incredible height and wingspan. He's 7 foot. He blocks a ton of shots. Gets better every year.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Milwaukee Bucks today. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The Miami checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Clutch in for Goran Dragic. The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. And Miles Plumlee's subbed in for Parker. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. John Henson out there with Plumlee, and it's Vaughn in at the point.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And Plumlee kicks to Henson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Henson. Shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Bucks trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Antetokounmpo passes to Plumlee. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Plumlee, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The lead pushed to double digits. Clutch has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Middleton on the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
A nice shot by Winslow.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Here's Vaughn. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Plumlee kicks to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Henson. And the Heat with some changes. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Plumlee. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. No good from Clutch.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Nice D from Clutch.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Heat lead by 13. Let's take a quick break now. Second quarter after this. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
Sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounded. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, Clutch, he's in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Dang. Then there's Richardson, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, down low. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He had 18 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his... 1:27 left in the first half.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Bosh, a screen on Plumlee. Shots good by Bosh. Bosh has got 7 points.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Pass to Vaughn. Henson with the screen. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Vaughn.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Clutch. Off target with his 3.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
A different look for Miami. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Bosh. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Down low, here's Stoudemire. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
The Bucks making a switch here. Stokes is checked in.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Clutch. And he hits the jump shot. Clutch has got 7 points in the game. Middleton can't get it to go. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Thank you, Kev.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. The Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Milwaukee also making some changes. Henson's checked in for Monroe. Plumlee comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Jarnell Stokes in for Vaughn. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got John Henson. Jabari Parker is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Stokes in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Clutch. He's got 7. Winslow, the pass to Clutch. Drains it from beyond the arc. Clutch has got 10 points in the game. Bucks trail by 6. There's the feed to Stokes. Parker outside. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Parker sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. Parker outside. Here's the three. And good on the basket. Book it. He's got 13.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Clutch. And Henson pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Yeah, he was not to be denied on that possession.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Clutch. Takes it off the glass. Clutch has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. So the Heat, their last game, a win against Washington.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents, and that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
Parker with no one around, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Heat lead by 2. And do not go. Close checked in for the Heat. Clutch comes in for Goran Dragic. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Bucks. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Clutch out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking. And he ends up missing both free throws. Johnson, the pass to Clutch. Tries from 7. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Clutch. He has 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Henson.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Feeds to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
The shot's good from Clutch.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Inglis, no good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside. Whew.
Dwayne, you had a huge...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Dwayne Wade.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see